Esci. Ma che cazzo chiude? Ah, questo l'avevo letto.
Scratch's wake's double. He tricked us. He almost got the clicker from me. The whole plan has gone out the window. How could we get this so wrong?
Textbook boondoggle.
You said it, Anderson. It's a shit show. So what's the plan?
Scratch pretended to be Wake to trick us.
He almost won me over. I should have trusted my gut. I had a bad feeling about him when we found him at the lake. When that insane monster cloud came at me in the woods, I saw a face inside it. Wake's. I think he was always a monster. Always Scratch.
Ultimamente andavo a vedere la profilazione pure.
Scratch was pretending to be Wake. Manipulating me. What does he want from me? No. I'm in control here. It's my mind place. He's powerful. Too powerful. Just his presence here makes me feel sick. Like a wave of terror through my head. I feel his single-minded drive to get the clicker. I can tell something is wrong. What's happening to Casey?
I'm a goner. Swell. A shadow crawling under my skin. In my head. Call my ex. Tell her I'm sorry. Terminal case, Casey.
Something is wrong with him. He's hurt worse than he says. He's scared. I assumed Wake escaped the dark place. Is it possible he's still there?
The Big Apple in an ocean of darkness. Gone diving. Note from my editor. You're using the wrong tense. Trapped in a loop. My friends will meet him when I'm gone.
Wake is still trapped in the dark place. Maybe he always was.
Every night was bingo night at the Valhalla nursing home. Each time Rose drew a ball from the cage and called out its number, some of the residents shouted bingo, no matter what was on their cards. Some of them sat mute, their cards full, never calling out. Some of them would try to steal the ball from her. Some of them would chastise the others for acting out. It was like herding a clouder of cats. Rose didn't mind. She liked cats. She knew she was where she was supposed to be, with her little Vikings, waiting for the hero to come. Tonight, the residents were restless, more so than usual. Ati was wearing Blum's coveralls again. Tor stood by the phone. Too late. Rose saw the hammer in his hand. The garden lights started to flicker, the darkness and rain pressing against the windows. The time drew nigh. Rose woke up from another dream from her idol, another message. All through her morning routine, she was humming happily. So happily, she realized she was starting to forget what Alan had told her. Something about a hero who would come to save them all. And the hero... Rose frowned. This won't do. The hero liked it? Rose nodded, determined. She'd use the network to guide the hero to the secret stashes she had hid in the forest to help them. Knitwear to mark the spot. Alan will love that, she thought. Now she only needed the network. Rose thought hard. Mandy May was always knitting. Mandy May would help her. Ilmo was nervous. His palms were clammy. He lowered his phone. Mulligan isn't picking up. Yako shook his head, pointed at his own phone. Same with Thornton. Ilmo didn't like it. No one was answering the phone at the workshop in Watery either. Something was up. It had to be the writer. Had to be. The Koskela brothers were crouching in the bushes across from the Elderwood Palace Lodge, its light shining in the night. They couldn't wait any longer. The brothers knew Saga was in Watery visiting her trailer. Going now was their only chance to do this without hurting her. Ilmo stood up in a crowd of deer masks, looked his way. Okay, this is it. The writer is the target. Take him down and it's all over. Only shoot the Fed if you have to. This is our big moment. We watch in the night. The crowd murmured the chant back to him. Ilmo turned his face to the hotel. He could see Saga's partner in the window. Ilmo slapped his brother on the shoulder. The brothers donned their masks. The cult of the tree was ready.
The dark presence is vulnerable against bright light. At least that makes sense.
Oh. Aiuto.
Wake is trapped in the dark place. He's been reaching out, communicating with me in the overlaps. Nope.
Ho pensato che stesse accadendo qualcosa di strano. No. E questo invece mi sa che non ce l'ho. No. Questo niente. Va bene.
Rifle. Hit the taken again. Hold back the bolt to reload. She fired again. Another hit. Faster. Again. Yet faster. Again. A strange, lethal feedback loop forming. Speeding up.
Ok. Questo? Fascicolo. Oddio. UFO. UFO. Non dimenticarlo. A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. Che cacchio vuol dire? Nove. E beh. 10. Oh, scusa. K1. Ok, quindi non c'è il 10. Che cazzo di roba è? Ma tu guarda che roba. Oh, PLMNO. Parte 1, parte 2, parte 3. Quindi questo sarà il numero 1, il numero 2, il numero 3. Di Quincy, di Batson, di Westmore. Che vuol dire? Oh. Allora. Grazie. L'inventario è pieno. Non c'è una scatola qua? Darde. Andare sotto? Vabbè,
The
proviamo con
FBC
questo.
usually handles stuff like this, right? Any thoughts?
Hold up. You brought a paranatural object in here without telling me and then almost handed it over to a hostile entity?
I didn't know if I could trust you. That was a mistake. So was believing Scratch. But it's not too late. I just need to understand more.
You got that right. Let's start acting like we're on the same side, yeah?
So tell me what I'm missing. The FBC must know something.
Good news, we have Bureau intel on all of this. Bad news, it's highly classified. Good news, consider yourself deputized into the Federal Bureau of Control. Here's a key to the cell where we keep the files. Happy reading.
Okay. Thanks. Go. Do you know if that's...
AWEs are localized distortions of reality. The area outside town might not be affected. Sometimes they expand, sometimes they fizzle out. If we can make sure it's the latter, your kid might be fine.
The whole thing is a nightmare. I can't let my family be torn apart.
Having family isn't easy in this line of work. The late nights, travel, alternate realities threatening their existence. My ex-wife couldn't take it.
Karen, you're better off without her. I know I am.
You really don't remember Logan living in Virginia with me and David?
I remember you and David having problems. You needed a break. You and Logan moved to Watery and then Logan, well, that awful thing happened. After you came back to work, I thought you'd be the perfect partner for this case, if you were willing to return to the area.
Okay. That's enough.
Perché si arrabbia ogni volta?
The story is changing your memories. What you're remembering is fiction. Logan is alive. I'm not divorced. We never moved here. I remember the truth.
No. Wake or Scratch, whoever that was, said the story could be used to attack us. We all need to question what's real. With that said, how do we know the story isn't giving you false hope?
I can't convince them. I just need to change the story.
I'm so sorry.
Questo?
I'm sorry about your brother, Elmo.
Jaco was all heart. He always went along with my ideas, no matter how stupid they were. Always happy to help. I got carried away. I never think things through. It's my fault.
I realize it's a bad time. But I need you to tell me everything about the cult of the tree.
The cult is my craziest idea that ever worked. Look, what kind of a cult calls themselves a cult? Exactly. We protect Watery and Bright Falls. We're the good guys. A secret neighborhood watch. Well, that was the idea anyways. Look, we've always known about the horror inside the lake. When any Taken come out, we kill them.
You don't turn people into Taken. You kill the ones who already have.
Mm-hmm.
You were trying to kill Alan Wake. Why?
Nothing good has ever come out of Cauldron Lake. The nightmare that hit Bright Falls in 2010 was all because of his writing. And ever since then, pages of his stories are floating up from the lake, and monsters keep popping out. It's all him, Wake. And if we don't stop him, no one will.
Wake's evil doppelganger Scratch is the threat we're facing, not Wake. And I will stop him.
I've never heard of anyone called Scratch.
How long has the cult been around for?
Certain folks around here have always known about Cauldron Lake. Before us, it was the Torchbearers. And when I inherited the mission, I wanted to call it a cult. It was genius. Just a name did half the work. Made people too scared to go into the woods at night. Business 101. Fear is a great motivator. You were the better Koskal. Much better than me.
Oddio, pensavo che non potevo più andare. Allora, sai che c'è? Io mi toglierei questo. Questo cos'è? La pistola lanciarazzi che io non ho. Quindi... la pistola lanciarazzi... Dov'è? Avanti. Qua. Sparita? Guarda qui. No. No. Vabbè, non ce ne frega niente, ritorniamo su. Forse sta qua.
This is the kind of case my ex hated. The ones that might kill me.
I'm sure Sheriff Breaker
That's
wouldn't mind me
funny.
borrowing this.
The cases that might kill me were my ex's favorite.
Comunque il codice per questo fucile stava qui. Le lettere importanti sono la Q, la B e la W di Quincy, Batson e Western. Perché questo è il primo libro, questo è il secondo libro e questo è il terzo. E fa riferimento ai numeretti. Questo era. Ma io avevo visto male. Boh. Va bene. Male. Oh. Vabbè, andiamo.
Ilmo said the cult kills Taken. Is he telling the truth?
Surplus deer masks buy in bulk. We've got a floater, a Taken on the shore. Call the gang Yako. We are going hunting. Cult of the tree. Keeping the town safe since 2013.
Ilmo is telling the truth about the cult. They really were fighting the Taken. We're on the same side. If the cult is killing Taken, then why did Nightingale turn into one?
Private party. Invitation only. Wrong time. Wrong place. Time to go, Yako. A job half done isn't done at all.
Nightingale became a Taken because the Bookers interrupted their ritual.
Mica me lo fa prendere, incredibile. Che cazzo sono andato a fare qui? Ma dove sono? Non era qua? Dio. Boh. Sì. Ma tu ancora che devi
I can
parlare?
deal with the situation, Elmo. But the town will need protection until we sort this out. I could use your help.
Right. Right. I'll round up the gang. Whoever's left. We won't let these fucking monsters hurt any more of our people. We'll do my brother proud.
Thank you, Elmo.
E mollami. Ah, era qua. Ma qua si può aprire? Ah, vabbè, qua era...
The cult didn't trust Wake. Or is it Scratch? Wake isn't the first person the dark presence disguised itself as.
Mamma mia.
The lake is a gateway to the dark place. What the hell is a para-utilitarian?
Ah, non lo so. Ortacci vostra. Non è tuttavia chiaro quali siano le restrizioni e limitazioni dell'effetto. In conclusione,
So the cult of the tree actually kills Taken. They were on our side, even if their methods are misguided and criminal.
It looked right from where we were standing. Nothing's what it seems in this case. Too many stories contradicting each other. Too many versions of the truth.
We have a lot of catching up to do after this thing is all over. Everything is different now. My family, me, the whole fucking world.
I'll buy the coffee, Anderson. Partners to the end. This case is one for the books.
I see what you did there. The clicker amplifies any changes to reality suggested by a piece of art. Makes them permanent. Nah. Oh.
oh, qua è quasi completato. Qua? No? Stai calma.
I know what is real and what isn't. A megalomaniac writer can't make me doubt that. I have more family than I even knew. And I need to protect them all. Investigating the story's lies led me to a family I didn't know I had. Or was finding them part of the story too. Maybe it doesn't matter.
Brava Saga. Oh, che impazzisce. Ma è che non lo capisco.
I need to know what information I can still trust. Scratch told me the clicker can be used to change the story. Does that match your understanding of this thing?
Yeah, the light switch is a paranatural item, maybe even an object of power. We have verified reports that Alan Wake was in possession of it during the AWE here back in 2010. Definitely has power. We know that much.
I can come up with a plan. I always do. The clicker can fix this. But I can't use it without Wake. Tor knows about this stuff. Maybe he can help. Wake is still in the dark place. How do I get him out?
We live and breathe rock and roll. From the silence of screams, from the fever of dreams. The clicker can amp up other works of art, not just Tom's writing. Anything created with passion. The dark power of the lake will make it creep into reality. But if the holder of the clicker believes in the art, they can make it all come true in the flick of a switch.
I can use the clicker without Wake. Only Wake's writing can change the horror story. But I can use the clicker to change something else. Like getting Wake out of the dark place. Wake told me the clicker would fix this. But Wake was actually Scratch. How can I trust anything he said?
The artist must conclude his work. He rides a storm on your peace. Wake up and smell the danger. We told you already, kiddo.
Kiddo.
What Tom said about the light switch is true. Don't let the story confuse you. You need him to write the ending you want. The clicker can make that ending come true.
But we don't have Wake. Everything we knew about the clicker was true. He wasn't lying.
Oddio, ma noi qua al computer abbiamo letto? Oddio, era meglio di no.
ever seen one I like emotionals about?
Who knows? If it's not one thing, it's the other.
I'm still seeing spots from those lights. What the heck was that about?
Can anybody see inside? Are they still there? Every time something exciting.
Coffee World. Proviamo ad andare qua. Ah, mo c'è sta questa neretta, c'è sta più quell'altra. Qua che c'era? Niente, avevamo fatto questo. E qui... Questo... Oh, questo possiamo aprire, aspetta, tieni. Iniziamo col cacciavite. Signorina, mamma mia! Ma sei bruttina! Oh, via.
I can't get through this.
Ah, quella cassa è quella che sta fuori.
I really like the diner at night. Something quiet, peaceful.
Penso che posso stoppare perché non ho idea di quello che devo fare. Sì, basta.